Hey guys, so I just got back from work. Uh Boy, great day, especially given that it's my birthday. I was all alone there until about 2:30. Someone was supposed to come in at around 12:30. So I had to deal with the lunch rush all by myself and try to get everything done. So, I just got back and I saw this. Now, Varada Sethu, she's fully entitled to her opinion. But this claims that the embraces the term Doctor Woke and claims it means they're doing the right thing. I think the ratings and the viewership would disagree with you. Doctor Who is at its lowest. So if you want to say that it's doing the right thing, by who? The 0.00001% of people still watching it? Because basically people are tuning out. People are tired of it. So who's it doing right by? Again, she's fully entitled to her stupid opinion, but saying that they're doing something right, no one's watched the show has at its lowest ratings ever, even worse than Jodie Whittaker. I mean, no one thought you could get worse than Jodie Whittaker, but here we have. They're doing it. You know, they're pushing past that barrier that says do not cross here. They're like, oh, it's a good thing I can't read. The new season of Doctor Who, starring Ncuti Gatwa and Varada Sethu, is coming out this month. And as the launch comes closer, the stars double down on the woke as Seth embraces the moniker Doctor Woke. Doctor Who has been in a dismal shape ever since Russell T Davies took over as showrunner, which really sucks because he used to be able to write great stories. Now he's like, oh, gotta push that propaganda, gotta push the messages. The internet went ballistic with rumors that Doctor Who was getting canceled after second Disney-funded season, citing low ratings and backlash, causing actor Kurigawa to want to move on to other projects. The rumor come as no surprise with a new Doctor, new Kurigawa. The Christmas special that followed these of the Church on Ruby Road saw a dismal rating of 4.7 million for its ratings, but the audience quickly tuned out even more as each of the new season 1 episodes, as they branded this new Disney Plus iteration, received many of the lowest ratings in Doctor Who history. Now, keep in mind, Doctor Who has been around for 60 years. That's a lot of low ratings that are possible. And the fact that we have the lowest ratings in 60 years. So, again, she's entitled to her opinion, but the numbers say different. She can try to gaslight everyone to thinking that, oh, the show's fine. Numbers don't lie. The numbers show that no one is watching. It's a very small majority now, or rather small minority. When you have like David Tennant, where he was able to pull in what, 10, 11 million viewers. So the lowest came with episode 7 of the 8th season, The Legend of Ruby Sunday, posting 2.5 million for the overnight ratings. The finale saw a small uptick, but the trend is clear. Audiences are not interested in the gay black doctor who constantly lectures them on identity politics. Again, we know Doctor Who has always been political. That's fine. But they used to be able to do it in a way where they had a message, but the episode was good. Now they have no clue what they're doing. They've got the Doctor not acting like the Doctor, abandoning his companions, lecturing people, oh, how hard it is to be black, how hard it is to be a woman, they're constantly preaching. The episodes are no longer fun. They're no longer imaginative. It's like it always takes place on Earth, it seems. It's Doctor Who. The guy can fly through time and space in a fucking police box, and they choose to stay on Earth most of the time. So people are just tired. 60 years. Everyone's pretty much agreed that, or for the most part, people have agreed that Doctor Who died after Peter Capaldi. And that's pretty much, even his last, like I've said before, his later season, his final season, It was bad. The lines he had to say and stuff like that, but he did have some really good moments. Um, his death, um, where he's talking to Missy and the Master about just being kind, that was really good. It's like, that is the Doctor. Jodie Whittaker never had anything like that. And as far as I know, this dude hasn't had any real moment where it's like, that's the Doctor. But Peter Capaldi is such an amazing actor that he can take a shitty script and just work with it. You know, the story wasn't that great. And by the way, did you know Bill Potts was gay? I know. It's the first. I mean, I had no idea that Bill Potts was gay. um, but people pretty much say, yeah, it Doctor Who died after Peter Capaldi. He had some really good Christmas specials too. Doctor Mysterio, Last Christmas, the two husbands of River Song. They were all good. They were all good. They were all fun. But Jodie Whittaker and this guy is just, they really haven't done anything that screams, hey, this is the Doctor. And that's what you want with the Doctors. You want to say that even after they're gone, you want to be like, that's the Doctor. But they haven't given us any reason to say that they're the Doctor. The latest Christmas special, Joy to the World, is reported to have the lowest overnight ratings for a Christmas special yet again, with 4.11 million, according to Doctor Who TV. Again, numbers don't lie. This year, the BBC bizarrely began advertising the season with the revelation of the transgender writer Juno Dawson coming into the project, most famous for writing books like This Book is Gay, as well as Doctor Who podcast fan fiction, where it's been described as completely gay and trans in its content, because these people aren't creative enough to think of anything else. Because if they're trans and gay, they can't think of any other stories apart from making things trans and gay. These are supposedly the college-educated, artsy types. They're not very imaginative, are they? I bet any one of you guys could create a script, a story, 1,000 times better. And you could probably do it in your sleep, too. You can go to bed tonight, and whatever you dream, you write it down. It's like, here you go. Here's a script for Doctor Who. And it's like, this is fucking insane. But fuck, it works. Actually, there you go. I challenge everyone. If you can remember your dream right now, go ahead and write it down. It doesn't have to be a long type thing, but just whatever you can remember from your dream, because usually it's the weirder parts that we remember. And if you're watching this right now and you don't remember your dream, when you wake up tomorrow, come back to this video and whatever you can remember, put it in, just comment. I want to see how creative people are, like how creative people's dreams are, because I guarantee you, your dreams will be a lot better than any script that these people can push out. Guarantee. But the BBC hired 3 more writers to join, and they already openly joined the already openly gay Russell T Davies and his gay actor-led drama, leading fans to worry about that this season 2 might be injected with more identity politics than the prior. One of the hallmarks of the new season will be the replacement of actress Millie Gibson with a new minority companion, and yet another double down of diversity. It's whatever. I mean, we had diversity. We had, are we talking about like past? We had Martha. Martha was cool. You had Yaz from Yaz and Ryan with Jodie Whittaker's Doctor. Not to mention any other kind of not companions. You know, he's got like the Doctor's got like their permanent companion, or as permanent as they get. But then there might be an episode where they have other people coming along and, you know, tagging along, and they might be, you know, of Indian descent or, you know, black or whatever the case is. There was what's his face, Danny Pink, you know, Clara's love interest. with Peter Capaldi. There was what's his face from with Rose, the black guy. I can't remember his name. It's been a while, but him. So you know, I mean, the show's always been diverse. So, Sethu told Radio Times when asked about the show being too woke, "There's been a couple of Doctor Woke in, references or whatever, but I just think we're doing the right thing if we're getting." Again, numbers don't lie. Clearly, they're not doing the right thing because hardly anyone is watching the show. So she needs to just stop trying to gaslight people. It's like, the show is perfectly fine. The show is perfectly fine. She continues, woke just means inclusive, progressive, and that you care about people. And as far as I know, the core of Doctor Who is kindness, love, and doing the right thing. Except for this guy, for this doctor who basically leaves his companions to go freaking make out with another dude. You know, far from that stuff. And Kuti was like, look at us. We got to be in the TARDIS. We're going to piss off so many people. So many people. She laughed, showing that how the goal of these people is indeed to upset fans rather than to provide entertainment people will enjoy. She told Radio Times she would be interested in returning for another season, but with no Christmas special on the horizon this year, and the BBC saying that they're waiting and see how what the ratings will be before re-upping the show, I guarantee you the show's not going to get any kind of real ratings, real views. It's going to have like 3 million, and they're like, oh, okay, that's enough for a season, another season. Yeah, like I said, she's entitled to her opinion, but people are just tired of the crap. You know, Doctor Who has always been political. It's always been left leaning. They've had moments where they've tried to show both sides, but it's always been more left leaning. But the stories were good. Russell T Davies used to be able to write good stories, make them fun, make you forget that there was a message. Now the message is in your face. Stephen Moffat, same thing. He would have messages, but they were good stories. So you can have political messages, but still have a good story. I keep bringing up South Park is a prime example. They always have the most up-to-date current political issue, but because they do it in a fun way, in a goofy way, you don't know sometimes what they're talking about until the very end, because the episode is so fun and hilarious. That's what they need to do. If you're going to have a message, that's fine, but make it a good, fun story. Don't just sit there, racism is bad, women are strong and powerful, white people are... Don't do that crap. Don't sit there and talk about, oh, it's hard being a trans person, or, oh, I'm gay. It's like, no one cares. This is Doctor Who, not therapy session. So you can have your messages. Just make good stories and good characters. We don't care what color the characters are. We don't care what race. We don't care what gender. Just make good characters and good stories and stop forcing the political bullshit in our faces. That's all you have to do. And then the money will just make itself. It'll just make itself. But they can't do that. Woke agents don't see this word as an insult, so it makes sense. The point is to communicate what the show is, SJW propaganda. If absolute and complete failure is one goal, then yes, I'd agree. They're right on track. So, it's the modern day. You know, this is where they want to go with the story. Rather than having fun, interesting stories to tell you, no, it's just... Again, I know Doctor Who has always been political. We're not stupid. But Doctor Who in the past has been able to balance political messaging with good storytelling. They can't do good storytelling anymore, so now it's just political messaging. And I have to keep reiterating that. Because people are like, Doctor Who has always been political. We're not stupid. We know. We know. Okay? We know. But, yeah. Challenge for you guys. If you remember your dream, write it below. If you're watching this and you don't remember your dream, wake up tomorrow and come back and write what you remember. bet you anything, your dreams will be a lot more creative and a lot more fun than any Doctor Who episode. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.